Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's me, TheBladeGamer, of course, and in the last episode we finished up the Shadow Temple. In this episode we're going to progress the story in the game, heading towards the Spirit Temple. I'm right here by Hyrule Field. Well, right outside Hyrule Castle, I should say. And what we want to head towards, I should say, is the Gerudo Valley. That is the final area of the game. And it is one of my favorite areas in the game, if not my absolute favorite area of the game. It is not my favorite by the look alone. That goes to the Zora's Domain, hands down, just because of the amazing visuals it has and everything. But as far as pretty much everything else, I love the Gerudo Valley and things like that much more than the Zora's River and areas like that. So you want to head around this curve and go up these red cliffs, or go towards these red cliffs, excuse me, and ride through here. And we have awesome music. But it's going away because it's turning to nighttime, unfortunately. But Andy Pona is being very glitchy and not going up this curve. Alright, so what you want to do is jump across the bridge. And we are close to the Gerudo Valley, or Gerudo's Fortress. Now down here, I showed this earlier, but there's a river, and if you jump down it, you will end up in Lake Hylia. So if you need to go to Lake Hylia, there's a shortcut. Now there's two gold Skulltulas that I need to get here. One is behind the carpenter's tent right here. And the other is right around here behind this stone pillar. It's not really a pillar, it's just kind of a natural rock formation, but it's an interesting rock formation nonetheless. And that is the last gold Skulltula here in the Gerudo Valley. Now let's talk to this carpenter and see what's up. I am a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's Fortress to become their thieves. Hey, you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Well, sure enough, that's where we needed to go next anyway, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we're in the Gerudo's Fortress. A very, very cool area. Just kind of like ride around and look and see what there is. Halt! Stay where you are! Halt! Stay where you are! And what jerks! They throw us into a cell. Stupid kid! Get in there and keep quiet. Well, that's not very nice. So yeah, we're stuck in here forever, guys. Well, that's the end of the Let's Play. See you next time. No, not really. Of course there's a way to get out. You want to use your long shot and look right up here. And there will be something that you can get a hold of. Now, this is the top of the Gerudo's fortress. We do not want to go back down there, or else we will get thrown back in here. So this is kind of like the Forsaken Fortress of Ocarina of Time. Now there is a treasure chest right there, which I think we can hookshot to, if we aim carefully. Guess not. One last try. I know we can get the stone wall. Alright, so we can't do that. What you want to do is jump down here and enter the fortress from the inside. Now I suggest having your arrows equipped if you do not have them equipped already. Alright, and here is the thieves' hideout. And if you shoot the thieves, it will stun them and not kill them. Stunned. You are stunned by Link. Fear me. But, yeah. You want to be very careful when going around corners here, or else they could become unstunned or just see you. Excuse me for the frame skip. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, so you want to hook shot to one of these logs right here. Alright, so now we want to head up this hill and see what awaits us. And we are at the top of the Gerudo Fortress yet again. Now if you roll into this crate, you can get a purple rupee. Very worth your time if you need rupees. Right there is the jail cell where we just were, so we're right on top of where we were. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we can hookshot to that treasure chest. There we go. And we get a piece of heart. 2 more pieces of heart left in the game. Can you believe it, guys? And right down here is the first gold sculpture of this area. It will only appear at nighttime, of course. And that's a good thing to get out of the way, especially because it was right about to turn to daytime. Alright, so now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can play the Scarecrow song to get here alternatively, but it's just as easy to do that. Alright, so I don't want your help, Navi. If I'm not mistaken, there is a door right down here that we can enter. Now you want to be very careful. There's a Gerudo thief right there. Headshot! Nothing there, that's just a stone wall. We want to head right here. Aha! Hey you, young man, over there! Look over here, inside the cell. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are in prison, somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! Just like that, mini boss Gerudo thieves will appear. What does it say? Gerudo thief. When she drops her guard, attack. If you don't defeat her, you'll be captured. So like Navi said, you want to defeat her. Unfortunately, with the big Goron sword, you cannot defend, but that's okay. We get a small key. We can open this guy's jail cell. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudos anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. Alright, so that's where the carpenters went. They had the guts to try and join an all-female army of thieves, and they're men. So, I guess that further supports the theory for women that men are idiots, but, yeah. Where's the guard? Alright, she's still stunned. So you want to get out of here really quickly before she wakes back up. But if you get caught, no big deal. Alright, so down here is another entrance that we can go into. And if you didn't guess already, basically you want to save all of the men before you can do anything else. Hey you, young man over there. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the Gerudo guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out. Alright, so that's basically going to happen every single time. Just... what? How did she defeat me? What? But I still had a lot of help. Alright, I'm going to... yeah, she whooped my butt like my sister said. So I will see you in just a moment back where I was. Alright, let's try this again. You shall not defeat me. Again. If you defeat me again, then... I think the idea is that she can't knock you down, so... just be very careful. But if you jump attack or get lucky with spin attacks, they're pretty easy to defeat, actually. So it's really not a big deal if you do get caught, because it's just really easy to find. You're a cute why, well, that's kind of creepy. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the Carpenter. Or Hero the Carpenter. Not sure. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out, too? Sure thing, Jiro. Hero. I believe it's technically Hero. I'm just being weird and saying Jiro. Sometimes Japanese names are tricky. But other times they're not, and whoa, we want to leave that area right away. If you couldn't tell, there were guards. So nothing that away. Alright, so get behind the box. Come back, red-headed lady. Headshot. Yes, it is quite fun getting headshots. Alright, so there's another guard. But you're going to want to be careful. Shoot you. Shoot you. Alternately, if you have enough courage to get up here, you can use the hover boots and jump across that platform. Personally, I don't like doing that, but if you do like doing that, you know, go ahead. It might be a bit easier than wasting arrows. And there were 2 paths that we can take, and I just chose to take this one because I felt like it. Alright, so jump up here. And I guess the point is to jump across here. And up here is something. Okay, so this is where you'd want to go if you want to get the Piece of Heart or the Gold Skulltula by using the Scarecrow song as opposed to hookshotting to it. I personally don't enjoy that very much, so that's why I didn't do that. Alright, so this is the other path. Which means that leaves this path. Here's another cell. And he has an afro, that's pretty funny. I mean, it's not too often that you get to see afros. Alright. Okay. Gerudo guard. Got it. I managed to hit her without trying. Or maybe it's that after a certain number of hits, they capture you. Maybe it's 3 hits. If that's the case, I'd better be careful. Yep, that's it. 3 hits and you're gone. Alright, so I'm going to cut back to this area. Alright, let's try again. Okay, that was... alright. Be careful. Alright, so just take your time with these if you don't want to lose, like I have twice. You know, they're pretty easy. And here is another key. What's up, Froman? Thanks, boy, you're fantastic. I'm Saburu, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him, immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Sure thing. It's not like I really have any other choice, but, sure, I'll do it for you. There are some nice rewards in those pots if you feel like breaking them. Some rupees in there. I'm surprised one of the Gerudo guards just don't come up behind you and lock Link into the cell. That would be kind of mean, but, you know. It would be a cheap tactic, but it would work, nonetheless. Okay, so, the last door that I know that I have not explored is this one right here. And I could have explored it, and I'm just kind of making up weird excuses. Is he in there? Yep, there we go. Here's the last room. Hey you, young man over there, look over here inside the cell. Alright. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! Alright, so... okay, lady. Ah! I couldn't lock on to her. It's kind of, unfair. Okay, that wasn't fair, but I got her. She almost got me, so... we got the small key, and we can free the last carpenter. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks, I'm Shiro the carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting. About the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley. So drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! I've seen your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. And we get the Gerudo's membership card. You can get into the Gerudo training ground from in their hideout. So, thank you, kind lady, for not killing me. So at this point you can freely enter and exit the Gerudo Valley, or Gerudo Fortress, excuse me, without being thrown into jail. Which is quite nice if you ask me. So don't worry about any of the guards. Now in here is a labyrinth, but unfortunately there is no way to finish it until later, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. And up there is the Gerudo training ground, which I think we will be covering in the next episode. This is TheBladeGamer, and I will see you next time.